Okay, now we're on example 3. Let's see what it says. It says, find the slope of the parabola y is x squared at the point. Slope at a point. This is tangent, people. This is instantaneous. If they say slope and they give you like this and they give you an interval, then it's average, because they'll give you like this from 1 to 2 or from 1 to 7 or whatever. Here you find average because these are two different values. But here it's only one value. The other one is just a y value. So here we actually have the slope. We were supposed to find the slope at a point. So we use the formula from instantaneous rate of change. That is the slope at a point. And we can obviously use it to find equation of the tangent. So we're going to say delta y over delta x. The fact that they've said slope of a point, then it is just going to be equal to f of x1 or x0 plus h. We no longer say x2. Okay? Remember, we only say x2 when you actually have two different positions. Here we only have one. Minus f of x0 divided by h. Okay? And that is where you're going to have it. So this is going to be equal to here. What is my x? What position did I get for x? I just got the position here 2. So it's going to be here. Remember that. Let's have it like this. Let's leave the formula here. Go down a bit. We'll come back to it and say y is equal to x squared. And you can say let y be equal to f of x. So you can say f of x is equal to x squared. You can now say f of x0, you can say here x0 is equal to 2. Okay, now you can say f of x0 is going to be equal to x0 squared. You are putting x0 where there is x in f of x, and here which is going to be 2 squared, which is going to be 4, which we already knew from the point that if I put 2, I'm going to get 4, but I'm just putting it. Now we can come and say f of x0 plus h is equal to, instead of x, remember it's x squared, right? Instead of x, we are now putting x0 plus h, and it is squared. This becomes, well, this is what we are supposed to have. And x0, remember, it is a 2. So it's a 2 plus h all squared, which becomes 2 squared. 2 squared is 4, plus 2 times h is 2h. You double that by 2, you get 4h. Then you square the last one plus h squared. Okay, if you want to keep it as 2 plus h all squared, it's up to you. And just go and say delta y over delta x is equal to f of x0 plus h minus f of x0 all divided by h. Why are we using this formula? It's instantaneous, which they want. So here we are just going to put the things. Remember, you write separately, so don't be afraid of working out for using more space when you work out. No, you're going to have your own paper, so you'll be fine. x0 plus h, what is it? It's 2 plus h all squared. Minus f of x0 is 4. Divided by h, you keep it as an h. This becomes 2 squared is 4. We said you multiply them together when you're expanding, you know. It's 2 times h, you get 2h. The answer you get, you double it. Times 2, you get plus 4h. Then the last one is you square the last term, which is h squared. Then you say minus 4, and it's all over h. This becomes here, what do we have? 4 minus 4 becomes 0. You remain with 4h plus h squared all over h. You factor out the h, and you remain with 4 plus h all over h. The h and the ends cancel. You remain with 4 plus h. Then you want for instantaneous, you can say let h equal to 0. Okay? Let h equal to 0. If you want, you can put here to say, since we want instantaneous, so h is going towards 0. Okay? So this just becomes 4 plus 0. Okay? So you can now say, if you want, you can now say 4 plus h will be equal to 4 plus 0. Okay? Which is equal to 4 meters per second. So this becomes your average speed, and you are done. Your instantaneous speed, I'm sorry. And you're done. You get 4 meters per second again. Now, the question was not just to do this. The question was to find the slope. The question was to find the equation of the tangent at this point. at this point. Remember, to find equation of the tangent, you need the slope, which you get from instantaneous, which we just got, and you will need a point which you're passing, and they've given you the point. It's point P, which is 2, 4. So you can now say equation of tangent at P 2, 4. Okay, let's get it. You'd say y minus y1 is equal to m multiplying x minus x1. Okay, it's equal to m multiplying x minus x1. That's the one which we use. We talked about it. So now what am I going to just do here? I would now just come and say, remember, 2, 4, you can say this becomes your x1, y1. This the point which you are passing, you are at, which you're getting the tangent at. That becomes your x1, y1, because we don't want them. There is no equation with the y1 and the x1. We need to replace them. So it becomes y minus, what is my y1? 4. This is equal to m. What is my m? Is 4. It's the answer you got here. So it's 4. It's the answer you got for instantaneous. Multiplying x is 2x minus x1 is the one which is supposed to go, which is 2. So here we'll end up having, this 4 goes to the other side. You end up having y is equal to 4 multiplying x minus 2 plus 4. This y, which is minus 4, goes to the other side. So it becomes 4 by x is 4x. 4 by negative 2 is negative 8 plus 4, which here we can have 4x minus 4. And this is what y is equal to. Y is equal to 4x minus 4. And you are done. Okay, if you want to factor out the 4, whatever you're doing, but this is going to be a solution of the equation, and you are done. This is the equation of the tangent line. Just remember that m you get from the answer. The instantaneous rate of change is going to be the slope of the tangent, which is m. Then x1 and y1 is the point at which the tangent is being taken at. Once you do this, you are done, and that is it. Okay, goodbye for now. See you in the next one.